just realized I don't have a microphone on, so this might be terrible. So welcome. I'm Margot, Margot P. If you came here from the Book versus Movie podcast, which I host with my friend who's also named Margot. I'm going to record the podcast a little later on this morning. I slept very poorly and wanted to attempt VLOGMAS. So I decided that I will take a little walk around Balboa Park, which is near my home. And let me show you around a little bit. If you've never been, it's like 70 degrees here on December 1st. And yeah, let's see what we can find in the park today. This is the entry to the Laurel Street Bridge, which is kind of the formal entry to the park. On the right-hand side is the dog park. It's huge. And then on the left-hand side, they have a place for the San Diego Lawn Bowling Society, I think it's called. They are sometimes here, but mostly this is all empty. Once in a while, though, you'll see them there doing their lawn bowling. And if you really want to make those people mad, just walk over to this other bowling green that they're not using and think you're going to try to put your one little baby toe on a single blade of grass. They hate that. That they keep it nice. One thing I was really happy to see was lots of saplings. They've been planting trees all over the park. That was really cool to see. I think these are Torrey pines, very young Torrey pines. And there were some other trees I couldn't identify, but that made me so happy to see baby trees. Most of the trees around here you'll see are quite old. They were planted over 100 years ago. This is what's called a coral tree. And there are lots of trails all over the park, which I love. There are some that are very hilly. There are some that are very challenging if you like to hike. I guess it was David's birthday. Happy birthday, David. And there are lots of paths that are nice and flat and that have wonderful views. So they wind around and look at this. I mean, look at this. This is wintertime in San Diego. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Lots of green still, more eucalyptus, and many luxury places that overlook the park. Back in my design days, I designed a condo up in one of the top floors of that particular one. They had the most spectacular views. But I mean, I have so many memories here in this park. I just love being here. So the sound, I think, could have been worse, right? Not the worst. Not the worst ever. Just got back in the car, got to head back home to prepare for the podcast. I just wanted to share, I don't know what this Vlogmas is going to be, if I'm going to make it. We'll see. I've never successfully done it. We'll see how it goes. But I thought it might be fun to document this. It's been a rough year. I think we can all agree. But I think maybe we also can all agree, I hope that, we have a lot of, it sounds corny because we just had Thanksgiving, but we do have a lot of things to be thankful for. And we could talk more about that later, but, I just wanted to share, I'm in the park. I am sweating actually in my little jean jacket. It's 70 degrees at least outside on December 1st. And right before I got back in my car, and there's all kinds of people in the park. I love coming to Balboa Park. Even though I have a neighborhood park I could easily go to, and I might sometime this month. But I love coming to Balboa Park because people come from all over the world to sit in this park and enjoy it. And I just live in the next neighborhood over. I mean, I literally could walk here. I didn't, but I could. Certainly have. Anyway, I was about to get back in the car, and I just like to see how people are enjoying themselves, I guess, on a beautiful day like this. And somebody just drove by with all their windows down, blaring Billy Joel's "My Life," which some of you may not be old enough to remember was the opening theme to the television show Bosom Buddies, starring Peter Scolari and Tom Hanks back in the day. And I don't know, it was just their jam.
And, you know, it's a beautiful day, and they that was the way that they wanted to express their joy on this day. And I just love that. I just love that. Yeah, it just makes me happy to see strangers enjoying this beautiful, free park. So I guess I would say maybe today try to find something free that brings you joy, even if it's, you know, just bopping around to some Billy Joel right there in your kitchen. So welcome. Thanks for coming along. We'll see where this month takes us. If you are doing Vlogmas, maybe you found me that way, because I haven't had this channel very long. The other channels where the podcast is, that I've had that for years, but this one I just recently decided to start. And so if you're new, welcome. Let me know if you're doing Vlogmas or what you're going to do to bring yourself joy for free today. And I thought I would also throw in a book recommendation on each one of these videos, because I have so many books. Right now I am reading a book called How Fascism Works. And I think the author's name is Stanley. I'll put a picture of the cover here. It is excellent. It's not an easy read in terms of the subject matter, but the way that it's written is very accessible. He really breaks it down into nice bite-sized chunks. And it's one of those books where you have to like read a little bit and think about it, and read a little bit and think about it. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been walking around thinking about how fascism works and enjoying this beautiful park. Mostly enjoying the park. We'll have a long time to think about how fascism works, but I figured the sooner the better, right? So have a great Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.